Hello Libra and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your fortnightly reading from April 16th through to the end of April. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. And we've just had the Eight of Cups come out for you. So let's get stuck into this, Libra. Just need to make some room. What else have we got for Libra? Turning your back on something, leaving a situation, or leaving something behind that's not satisfying you, Libra, is looking for fulfillment is kind of the central theme here that's coming through with that main card. So we'll look at what's around that for you guys. What can we get for Libra? Okay, Hanged Man. Eight of Cups crossed by the Hanged Man. The Lovers card. The Ten of Wands. Devil in the recent past. Judgment. The Moon. The Eight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Swords. Okay, letting go of some of those petty one-upmanship energies. So let's start, shall we? And we'll pull some clarifiers for some of these cards. Now, the Eight of Cups energy. This is the situation we're dealing with here, Libra. The Eight of Cups, this character is walking away from something that is not fulfilling them. There is a cup missing. Something is missing in the situation or the energy. Now, this can be walking away from a person, a situation. It can be walking away from just an energy or an attitude within yourself. Like, I'm no longer going to accept second best. Whatever it is, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm working for someone. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm just not happy and fulfilled. I want to be feeling passionate about life. You are crossed by the Hanged Man, though, so I feel like there could be delays around this. There could definitely be some delays around this, a period of waiting still, Libra, around this with the Hanged Man being crossed by the Hanged Man. So the time just doesn't feel quite right yet. Right at this moment in time, but that might change throughout this reading. We have in the recent past the Devil. So this could be what you're actually leaving behind, which the Devil can represent many things. I'm getting toxicity within a relationship, first and foremost. It can be that feeling of feeling stuck and bound to a situation or a person, feeling like you can't get out or away from a situation. It can be things like debt or feeling stuck in a job that isn't fulfilling you, a relationship that isn't fulfilling you. It can be unhealthy habits as well, so dietary habits or addictions. It's something that has taken a hold of you, that has had power over you. So that is luckily in your recent past, and that could actually be what it is that you're trying to walk away from here. But yeah, with the Hanged Man, there's something about the timing of it. We have at the crowning the issue, crowning you, is the Lovers card. So this is very much around, this is what the energy that might seem to be the immediate energy around this situation, the surface energy. This could be around a connection, a soulmate energy here. A very strong connection with someone. There may be a choice that needs to be made here. So if we're talking about a toxic relationship with someone, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a workplace relationship as well. But this is something that, with the Judgment card and the Lovers coming in, you know, there's angels in both of these. There's spirit is stepping in here around this relationship. So there's very much going to be spiritual guidance, if not spiritual intervention, which is kind of the energy I'm getting. So at the base of the issue, we have the Ten of Wands. Something has really been, this has been kind of quite a burden to you, maybe even the decision of this. Not only as this situation where you felt bound or powerless within this situation, wanting to walk away into something that is more fulfilling, But there is this sense of it's kind of gotten the better of you. This has become a burden, not only the situation, but the decision of trying to leave the situation. So it's almost like you haven't been able to see where it is that you're going. And this is happening on a very deep level, a very deep down level, is that I feel like whatever this relationship is, and it could be anything like I'm getting for some people it's relationship to food, but whatever it is, it's got to the point where deep down I think it's time to let that go. It's time to let go of it. It's time to lay down your burden, because the tens is the end. It's almost like, okay, I'm at the end of this now, of how much I can tolerate and deal with this. And so deep down I feel like you know that you can't do this anymore. You just can't do whatever it is that's having this negative impact on you anymore. You are going to need to change this and make a decision to walk away and to leave whatever this connection is behind. So when we have the Judgment coming up in the near future, things from the past may be coming up to be resolved. Issues, deep down issues might be coming up to be resolved and cleared. This is a potential for a rebirth energy here with this Judgment card coming in. And I feel like it's very much your soul and spirit are helping you out here. They're going, it's time for this to be resolved. It's time for you to be able to have the energy to walk away from this. I feel like a lot of it's got to do with your self-worth, because we've got that Four of Pentacles as the outcome. So I feel like deep down that's one of the things that you're working on here is your self-worth. So we have you in the situation, we have the moon. This could, stepping into this energy, it's something that's, the moon's around cycles. So the cycle is ending, but with that comes, it could be stirring up some very deep down feelings that could be making you feel a bit murky. Can bring some confusion, could bring some sadness. This too shall pass is the words I've been given. This too shall pass, Libra. This is just even, with the moon goes down, the sun comes back up again. So I feel like you're dealing with a lot of subconscious beliefs or issues or memories that are coming up here. And it's good, they're coming up to be cleared. It's something that's come up to be cleared, but it just you might not feel great while this process is happening. The energy surrounding you have the Eight of Swords. I think you're not seeing very clearly. You're lacking some mental clarity in this situation. This is very self-imposed. You might be still feeling very stuck in this energy. So we'll find out a bit more. We'll get some clarifiers around this. The thing with this Eight of Swords is this character can very easily pull off these binds and look at the situation clearly and see what it is. So I think that you're actually only seeing a part of the situation where you're feeling you're stuck and bound to a situation, or bound to your own thoughts or your own belief systems or negative belief systems, whatever that could be. But I feel like, there's conflict here that needs to be resolved, and it feels like it's more inner conflict. It could be conflict with another person, but the fact that we have that Five of Swords energy as the main energy, that's very much a conflict with someone where there's been a winner. Someone has won in that situation, but what are the consequences of winning? Now, the hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Wands, which is very much you're just hoping to conquer this. You're hoping to be able to have the determination, the spirit, the motivation to actually break this and to actually put this to rest once and for all. And the outcome, we actually have the Four of Pentacles, which is building those foundations of self-worth. It is actually, being able to manage your money really well, but it's building foundations and stability within yourself. I'm getting very much it's related to self-worth. So I feel like you're going to reach a good place with this, Libra. I feel like you're going to get into a much better situation here, a much better headspace. So there is opportunity for a very deep healing of some kind of restrictive habit or subconscious belief. So I'm just going to pull a few clarifiers out. I actually want to pull a clarifier for that Five of Swords, the overall energy first up, because that's sort of like conflict in your mind. So I think it's like that conflict is just quite literally ambivalence, really, because it's you want to do it, but there's also some very deep habits that are saying no. So let's just see what this is. Yep, Ace of Pentacles. So this is a wonderful new opportunity that's coming through here for you guys to be able to take that ace. This is Poseidon, the god of the sea, and it's huge. Look how big that ace is. So there's this is a huge opportunity to actually put something to rest once and for all. So let's pull just a few more clarifiers here. I might pull one for the Devil. So we have the Strength card. This is really taking a lot of inner strength to be able to free yourself from this situation here. It's overcoming ego as well, this particular deck, this Strength card is. So it's also saying that this is Hercules who defeated the Nemean lion with his bare hands. It had a hide that no human weapon could pierce. And he went, okay, I'll come in and just do it with my bare hands. The message of that is that you might have been throwing all sorts of things at this beast, this thing that you've been trying to kind of free yourself of, whatever that is. And it hasn't been working, hasn't even been touching the surface, hasn't even barely done anything. The fact he can do it with his own inner strength, with his own hands, it's saying you actually can just do this within yourself. You have the power within yourself to have the discipline and the strength within you to do this. You kind of don't need anything externally. It's within you, is the message of that card. So let's pull a card for the Eight of Swords as well. So even though there might be, there's a few cards where you're feeling a bit stuck here, I feel like you're breaking free. You will break free. So the Eight of Cups, what you can't see is this Ace of Cups energy. Is this renewal? This is Aphrodite, the goddess of love. This is a new, fresh beginning in terms of your heart. This could be feelings of being in love. It could be feelings of self-love. And again, it's closely tied to that sense of self-worth. So because you're mentally, your thoughts are kind of keeping you stuck here, you're not able to see that there's this wonderful, new, fresh, healing energy coming in for you that's also there surrounding you. So you're able to tap into that, which is really amazing, Libra. Let's pull a card for the Moon. Let's pull a card for the Moon for you, Libra. You in this situation, the Five of Pentacles and the Moon. I think it's going to be like right at this moment in time, I think you're going to be seeing more the negatives than the positives. But there are, like I said, there are positives here. But here it's like the Five of Pentacles is Daedalus kind of escaping, and there's a bit of shame around this as well, trying to avoid the issue or not admit or not show anyone that this is what's been happening, just wanting to scurry away and not have to face it and just leave a situation. So I think, and in the background again, you can see the Moon card. I feel like this is all happening on a subconscious level. The Five of Pentacles is also poverty of consciousness, feeling like you don't have enough, feeling like maybe you don't deserve that, feeling left out in the cold, you're not worthy of more money, you're not worthy of promotion. All of these sort of feelings that are coming up is the core belief at the issue here with, it's like we're getting to the core belief the deep down subconscious core belief that is surrounding this devil energy. So I'm going to pull a card for judgment in the near future, and then the Four of Pentacles. So we have Death card and Judgment. So there's a huge transformation coming with the Judgment card. There is a new dawn coming with that Death card. There is a big change coming through, and there is the potential for a complete renewal here, a change of that energy here. This is Hades, Lord of the Underground, in this Death card of this Mythic Tarot deck. So massive, massive energies here on your side to help you. There's big changes, internal changes coming through. It's massive, Libra. I just want to get one card for the lovers before we get to that Four of Pentacles. Just pull a card out for the lovers. So it is a very strong pull or connection with somebody. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is Orestes praying to Apollo, the god of light here, the god of healing and light, to stop the curse, to stop what it is that has been plaguing him, that has been these sort of characters here have cursed him, and he just says, I will do whatever it takes to stop this. And so there's healing. There's healing. You're asking Spirit. Spirit is hearing you as well. So there is healing available for you for this. You're going to be able to get yourself out of this situation. And just one more for the Ten of Wands. I know I said I was only going to pull one more, but I'm just curious here, Libra. I'm just curious what's going on for you guys. Ten of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. So yeah, there's just something's not feeling right. It's not feeling satisfactory. You're a little bit bored within a situation. It's just, you're just over it. It's like, it's not what I thought it was going to be. Finally, you're kind of seeing it for what it is. And you've got these rumblings of dissatisfaction, which is really positive because that's the start of positive change on a deeper level. Okay, so let's pull a card. Just one last clarifier for the Four of Pentacles for the outcome. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So this is the Seven of Pentacles in this card. There is actually a big choice here that needs to be made between there's two paths here, and both have opportunities. One could lead to something greater than the other, but it's kind of like, it's like stepping into the new or sticking with the old. So sticking with the status quo or stepping into a whole new energy and seeing where that leads you. There's benefits to staying with the status quo, which is staying in that stuck energy, that habit, which it's kept you probably safe up until this point, or there's a reason why it's been there. But there's a choice that needs to be made here. Because this is Daedalus, he has to choose whether he's been working for the king for so long, who's protected him and looked after him and fed him and given him everything that he needs. But here comes the queen saying, come and work for me. And by working for the queen, he's actually going to upset the king, which is if you choose this new path, this new way of saying, I'm going to not go down that toxic behavior or with that toxic relationship or that toxic belief system, whatever it is, the new belief system is going to actually upset that old belief system. So there will be this conflict, which is what we're getting that Five of Swords energy here. But in the end, this queen actually works for the gods. So she works for a greater energy, which is soul and spirit. And so it ends up that he ends up choosing the queen in this situation, and he ends up benefiting and reaping more benefits because he's chosen a new path. It's not without you know, you do actually have to make that choice. But it's not without, like, it's a hard choice is what I'm saying. And for you guys, Libra, choice and finding that balance in that choice, it's something that you're going to have to, it's something you're really good at, but something you also struggle with. So, okay, let's pull some cards. Angels, what did you want to have to say to Libra? We have helpful people and peaceful resolution. So I feel like you are going to get through this, Libra. There are people out there who can help you. So find those people and there will be that peaceful resolution. So beautiful. And one last card, message from the animal spirit cards for Libra. What can we get as an overall message from the universe for you, Libra, around this? Bat. Wow. Okay, that's so powerful. And again, we have that moon energy that's coming in here. Illuminating the darkness, things that happen on a subconscious level. Bat is about letting go of fears, letting go of negative beliefs. So that's exactly what we were all talking about. You know, the bat's flying at night, but those red wings represent letting go of that fear. So it's really positive, healing energy coming through. It's sort of creating a space that you can actually finally let go of this. So it's time to let go with this, when this bat energy, let go of fears or things that are holding you back when the bat energy comes in. So I hope that makes sense for some of you guys, Libra. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe or leave a comment. Take care and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.